Good morning. Holy cow. A little more level. That's good enough for what we do here. Welcome back to Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I, of course, am your host, G2 Jake. So this past week was a lead up into the one and only World Yo-Yo Contest, Cleveland, Ohio. I'm sure you guys, if you're interested, have seen the results. This is maybe the one of 3 contests each year that has great reporting around it, I guess would be the word. So results are everywhere. You can find them. I don't know for sure if the freestyles are up yet. I have not watched them. Hopefully, if you're around the G2 Discord, you'll see we're going to do a little viewing party here coming up shortly. A lot of cool releases. If you were there, hope to set up a quick little podcast recap of what happened at Worlds with a couple friends that were there. I was only there for an evening for a few hours, went up, took the team and a couple friends to dinner, yo-yoed on East 4th for maybe an hour and a half-ish, and then was on my way back home. To get home, we had an early morning the next day up to Cedar Point for Jonah's birthday. So just a quick in and out for me, really just to stop and see a couple buddies and Matt and Dan. If you haven't started yet, this is a good time to start. Trick of the week in the G2 Discord. This week, Guy Wrights' favorite trick. Great tutorial for it. We are we are keeping track now of who posts the trick each week. I don't have the prize nailed down, but you want to start racking up some points because you're going to want the prize. I'll just leave it that way. Matt, before we get into this coming week, why don't you take it away with the bangers?
What's happening, beautiful people? Happy Monday. Just got in off of a flight. Super late. We're going to do bangers a little bit different this week. Before I start, just know if you came up and talked to me at Worlds, I super appreciate it. To all the folks that I gave t-shirts to, I hope you love them and enjoy them. No matter what, I just enjoyed meeting everybody. Thankful for everyone that said hi. Without wasting any more of your time this week, I hope y'all enjoyed this week's bangers. I'll see y'all next week, all right? Peace, love, and chicken grease. Let's ride.
Thank you. And I just unrelated wanted to say how much I like that Area 51 video with whatever you had, 51 people testing the Area 51. That was a huge hit at Worlds, and we'll talk about that during the podcast. So last week in the world of G2, we did have our Worlds release, the Nessie 24, and I do need to talk about that a bit here. That was planned to be machined in the States. Everybody that pre-ordered one has been notified and given the option to cancel or adjust their pre-order if they want. I have been testing some AL7 and some second run Tsunamis, and it has not been going well. They were machined at the same place I wanted to get these Nessies machined. So I had to make the executive decision to move to a machine shop that I trust a little better for the QC to be higher passing. It wasn't what I wanted to do, but I think in interest of the best possible quality product to the consumer's end, that's what we needed to do. So that's what we're going to roll with for now until we figure out exactly what's going on with these Tsunamis. I've got some going to the machine shop to see where the issue could have occurred. The failure rate is just too high versus the first run now to this second run without anything changing. So we're going to try and get to the bottom of what it was or what it could be, and then we can move along to hopefully have some more things machined there again. So with that said, the Patreon shipment was the AL7 Tsunami, so that's a little bit delayed. I've got more parts coming in because I had to get more anodized to hopefully get more to get this shipment out. I've already discussed with them that I can swap it out with a different model for that Patreon this month's shipment if needed, but I wanted to match the shirt, and the shirt is a Tsunami shirt, so we are going to get those parts in this week and test it out and hope for the best. With having more parts done, there is going to be multiple options. There's going to be at least 4 colors available if it works out, and so we'll have to do the post your first, second, third choices because each of the QC quality past QC, the number is much lower than we would have wanted. About 60% are passing right now, so if I run 50, 30 out of the 50 are passing. I'm trying not to be overexcited about this next part, but the Encore art is done. So that means there's an Encore release this Friday. Finally, Guy Wright's signature is back on track. You know, there was a huge delay with the art issues. Now we're ready to rock and roll, and I mean a huge delay. What, almost a year since the initial release? But glad to have that out. We've got shirts to go along with it, so tune in Friday. Pack Storm, Encore. What could be better? A lot of great stuff ramping up as well as we move into the football season to set up the G2 Nation Fantasy Football League again. I'm going to have to confirm if the top 12 would like to play again, and then if we have 4 more people to get their replacements. I did finalize the Fantasy Football Edition Yo-Yo, so that's pretty cool. And what it is, we have a 16-team league, bottom 4 get relegated, 4 new players come in, and it's just a lot of fun because it's an active league within the community that people are talking about it. You know, that's the best part about fantasy football. If people aren't talking about the games, then, or making trades or chalking trash, it kind of gets boring. But 16 active people, it's a good time. Club this week, Wednesday, we do it via Zoom. It's a lot of fun. Mike teaches us a trick, so get your learning hat on and come on over to Club Wednesday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's going to do it for Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I've got a lot more projects to talk about, but I kind of don't want to overfill the plate with what's expected and then what actually comes out. So, thanks for watching.